Alright, hold on one second, guys. Let me get the platinum border for this. Is this a... What the fuck? Oh, it's right here. Even though it doesn't look like it's platinum. I repeat, it is platinum. Alright, baby, we back once a motherfucking again. Let me see if we got everything set up. Nunu, Twitch, Jace, boom. Moo, and mid. Bada bing, bada boom. Yo, John, man, you wanna 1v1 me that Lich Bane Garen? Do you get to start with the Lich Bane? Should I wait for 30 minutes to pass, then you can play me? Cause I'll pop shot your Garen right in the mouth. Alright, guys, let's get started. So, we are watching Nunu. Now, Nunu... Oh, damn. Alright, Rumble's about to walk into 9 champions. They don't even have enough damage, I don't think. Unless they auto attack him. If he before he gets into the bush, if any stuns, or if she doesn't have her stun up, nope, she has her Q. They have no CC, tantrum. Oh, so they know he's over here. This is very smart to get into Nunu's jungle. Very smart. Because if Nunu doesn't know, boom. There's Nami gonna feed off a kill. There's the ice ball. One. Double fist to the back. LATA, bitch. Trick 2G, you're a lucker noob. Get the fuck out, please. That's so funny. I love you're a lucker noob. Oh. Nunu needs a lot of help. I think they know they're over here. Oh, Rumble knows. Annie's about to get closed in. Oh, she's on the wrong side of the jungle. This could be the death. Annie has a flash. Nope, that doesn't land. They're gonna back off. They don't want this. Let's see if Nunu decides to go in. Oh. Oh my. Peace. So Amumu's gonna get both of his buffs. Well, gonna get 2 buffs. Gonna get Nunu's red, and it looks like Nunu's gonna get, they're gonna trade reds, and he's gonna go back into his own jungle, take the big wraith. I would just live in the enemy jungle. That's how you play Nunu. You live in the enemy jungle. Ice ball Q. You don't really have to play the super counter jungle early if you're not that experienced or you don't have the fucking balls to go in there. So the main focus would be to try to get level 5 as fast as possible, and doing red buff first and staying in your own jungle and doing blue buff late always helps too. If you do blue buff late and you try to hit level 3 before doing your blue, you can actually pick up one of your jungle items and go do that thing around 6 minutes. Or you can just farm until you get Madstone, and yeah, if you want to go Madstone and just do it yourself, he doesn't really need it, or you can get help from somebody depending on if you run a lot of cooldown. Looks like they're coming bot lane right now. They're gonna come in with a dive. Boom, there's the Q coming out. Let's see, looks like Nami's gonna die here. They're waiting. Boom, one LATA, bitch, and he's gonna take turret. Oh, Twitch comes back in, and there's the exhaust being dropped and the missiles to the face. Twitch gonna miss a lot of the experience. Another wave coming down. So here, you don't have to worry about, if you know your red buff is stolen from Amumu, drop a ward, drop a pink ward, so you see him going into your jungle early. You see the blue. If he doesn't use Runic Affinity, you can check on low Nexus. If you don't use Runic Affinity, you don't have to buff for 3 minutes. So if you know he has it for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, once this is halfway, then it's 115. So you take 115, well, hold on, 115 plus, well, the time left over, well, you already picked it up, blah, blah, blah. You just add the fucking time on to when he did it. So, and then you'll know when his blue buff spawns. So when that shit's done, okay, 115 times, let's see, 150 in 5 minutes. Buff time. Why is my map so bad right now? Am I that bad? Can I not think? But 230, so add 230 on when his blue buff ends onto, whatever, onto the time whenever it does wear off. Damn, I'm really bad right now. But yeah, just add 230, or if he uses Runic Affinity. I would use a Runic Affinity if I use Amumu. The reason why is because you're Amumu. You want your blue and your red for as long as possible. And if you know when it's up, boom, take everything. When it spawns, and he cannot outsmite you, especially when you get your R and you have your Q and your smite. You pretty much do the supreme fucking combo. What are we asking? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's see. And he doesn't have flash. There's Squadrino. 1-2. Amumu comes in with the toss. There's the flame. AoE damage coming out with the tears. Boom. MR being reduced. That shock blast missing by a mile. So he's going to go back into the jungle. It's 5 minutes in. He's almost level 5. Amumu is pretty much getting some freedom early, but he has to, prepare for the onslaught coming. If Nunu decides to go in for the supreme counter jungles. What his favorite team is? His favorite team would be young Kobe Bryant. Yeah. If you're talking about the NBA. Raptors. Holy fuck. Alright, so there it is, J4. He's wasting his time right here. Like when it comes to game, you just ice ball them one time and you're maxing, well, split in between your Q and your E, and you just gave information to the enemy team that you're top lane right now. So we got fucking roll team deathmatch. Looks like Young. Wow, that jump. I think Twitch, they just killed Twitch again. So Twitch dying for a second time. 13 CS. He's going to be completely useless. Supremely useless. So Red's going to be spawning in a minute for Nunu. I don't know if he's going to go in for his. Yeah, he has time to do his and then go in for the, what do you call it? If he cleared the full red, he has an option. I would probably ward right here. There's a ward in the river, and it's going to last. Yeah, what do you call it? So they'll see a Mumu go in here. So a pink ward right here for that deep as vision. There's the toss coming in. It looks like Annie too low to do anything. He's going to get swatted right off, and looks like Nunu's going to go in for the red buff. He could actually go in for the... No. Oh. He's coming in. It looks like Twitch is giving up, I think. So that's going to be a dragon. Now the red's up. You see how if he was on this buff, it'd be free, and Amumu's over here. And he doesn't have no mana, so he's going to have to give this buff up. Well, if he headbutts and then tantrums, then he'll have enough to at least tantrum and clear. But you see Nunu just staying in his own jungle. So, I mean, when it comes to supremely counter jungling somebody, boom. He had the option to do that, but looks like he opts to just go to his own red buff, and then blue will be spawning pretty soon, so he'll have that option to go take that. And if he goes over this ward right here, he's going to know Amumu's going to back, so that's a free blue buff when this spawns in a couple seconds. And nobody on the blue team dropping any wards when they play against this guy. So let's see if he decides to go in for this blue buff. So he should go straight for this right here. Just come over and empire it, voila. And you see Amumu going back, so he should have got his red stolen and then his blue stolen right after that. Mobos, and you see Mumu. Let's see if he decides to buy Mobos. He doesn't. He decides to buy a jungle item, which is really, really bad, straight up, because you have no boots, and it looks like he's coming in. His smite up. His smite is up, so boom. Nice ball. Too late, and there you go. There's a free blue. Later, bitches. So he's gonna come teleport. That's one of the realest ults ever. So he takes that. Amumu doesn't get a blue, but he doesn't really need it as long as he doesn't just keep his cry on the whole time. And for some reason, he wants to max it second. You don't max your cry second unless you're playing against first item. Alright, so it looks like the Heist is going to go pick up his blue buff. Thank you for the donation. Sorry for not reading the last few. I'll get those after the game. So it looks like he's going to come in, give that over to Jace. Jace right now, he's 1-1, Brutalizer, Annie 27 CS, Twitch 31 to 48, actually catching back up after having like 10 CS the first, I don't know, 7 minutes. Annie, let's see, 2 Dorn Rings going to be completely useless. Going to have to depend on the AoE later on with the J4 on top. It looks like these two are going to meet up with each other. But Amumu should not be higher level than you. So Curse Tab Mummy going to come out. If he doesn't ult it, Annie might flash in. Boom. Gets dumped on 1v1 by the Amumu. So I don't know what the hell he was thinking. There's the Shock Blast. He's going to go melee for him. Gets stunned. Amumu, does he have enough mana? Nope. Does he get the toss? Ignite coming in. There's the Tsunami from Nami. That's the rockets, the missiles, 1-2 shot blast with no acceleration gate. So, Yeah, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. He didn't have his ulti either. Jace wasn't there to follow up, and he's level 6 to level 7 a Mumu. Like right now, that's why, you know, you take every single buff. I would have taken his red. Fuck Dragon. I do Dragon on my own time. I do Dragon by myself. I don't depend on my teammates unless I know they can come help me without getting them into, you know, any type of fights, meaning baiting them into something stupid, because you never want to do that. Bait your teammate into doing like a objective like Dragon, and boom, and he comes over there stuns with a Mumu. You know, after you just taken his, you know, his red and his first red, but he got his first 2 buffs. But you shouldn't make it your job, your objective to just take everything from him. And he had that option too. You know, I said he could have taken his red. Amumu showed over here with no mana. Instead, he decides to do Dragon when he could have just taken red. Boom, come over here and taken this. And if he timed his blue buff when it ran out, you know, if it lasts, okay, this is what I meant to say. So, okay, if it's 2 minutes 30 after blue buff wears up, you add it. That's when you know his buff's up. So if he has half left on it, add 115 to 230, and voila, that's when you add that time, and boom. And nobody really does that, I don't think. So if you never have buff timers on somebody, remember, if they're not using Runic Affinity, it's not 3 minutes on the buffs. It's actually 2 minutes and 30. So you can start adding time when you play, and you have to know when their buffs are up. So the enemy jungler shows themselves on the map. Do the fucking math, guys. If you don't take free algebra, do something. Go buy a fucking calculator and do something so you can take everything. Because taking advantage of the enemy, and look right here, it's already over. I can tell you right now, this game's already over. There's really nothing the enemy team's gonna be able to do anything about the pressure that, you know, that comes with the Q max Nunu. LATA bitch, and he just takes it. 1, 2, 3, auto, boom, and he boom, curses that mummy, comes in, tantrum. There's the Empire ice ball to the back. He really wanted that kill. He's gonna pick up that kill. And there you go. And he's left with no jungler. Bot lane getting fucking spanked on. Dragon spawns in 130. Probably has tabs on this buff right here. He's probably gonna take that. Red should be spawning in about a minute. So I mean, he has options to do everything. And when you play Nunu, this is what you do. You take everything. You want to watch a movie? You want to, yeah. I think it's time for a movie, because if you guys are new to my channel and never watch my stream, I think we have to pull out the popcorn out real quick. Let's see. I know the struggles are real.
Oh my!
Like these nuts? Yeah.
I'm acting like a fucking fanboy.
Oh, yo, John, welcome, man. Welcome. I wonder if you're the same one. Oh my God, yeah. CJB08, welcome.
I'm sorry.
All right, so this is what I'm talking about, guys. Pull out the popcorn. Like this is a struggle, man. This is during the 3.8 patch, but it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Just watch this, guys. This is how you play Nunu at this elo too. It's greed. It's greed. When you talk about greed, take everything, man. Take everything.
And the new jungle. As
feed
you know,
or feast, like I said.
155, so it's pointless doing the smaller camps. And now, when you play Nunu, Nunu is the most broken jungler right now. I don't think there's anyone more broken than Nunu. You max Q out, and then this is what you do to other junglers. When you talk about counter jungling, this is not even counter jungling. This is called jungling with the other jungler. Whatever you want to call that. Boom, he drops his little ghoul. I go ahead and nom that. As you can see, Ari and the whole team's there. I'm done. I wasn't invading. I don't know what Talon's doing, face checking bushes, but he just face checks and, you know, takes a couple Qs to the face. And now here, I'm gonna wait until 155. So all I gotta do is wait until 155. Now, whenever you play against aggressive junglers that are gonna counter you, you know your jungle's warded. And if you don't know it's warded, well, Yorick should know and said something. He's just gonna get a lot of help. Now with, you know, Smite is at what, 490 level 1. Here, you can check for yourself. 490. Nunu's Q 600 true damage. So you see here, you just put your mouse on blue. It's 590. Okay, so if she smites right now, it's bad. Boom, she brings it back. She should have just auto text. I don't know why she could have smited that, but she didn't. So Shyvana doesn't get a blue. Now I hit level 2 without even doing a smaller craves. Before I used to have to get full XP from the blue wraith when I came over there. You know, I warded it, of course, and then flash over there and do it. If you didn't get the blue wraith, you wouldn't hit level 2. So right there, you hit the taunt. Ari flashes over. I don't know why. It's your little spray and pray, whatever the hell you want to call that shit. And boom, next thing you know, she tries to do my blue smite. Take that. Now Ari does not have flash, and I'm level 3. Smack her across the mouth. So as you can see, how OP the new how easy it is to just tear the other jungler up. I mean, I don't even know what to say about this. New jungler, Nunu needs to be banned. We're talking about solo queue. We're not talking about LCS, OG, motherfucking N, or LCL, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Now, what do next? You force bot lane, mid lane to come help Shyvana. If you don't, I'm already level 3, and I'm going to take your shit. Now, if I click on my champ, I got one of, each of my abilities. Usually, I just go throw 2 in Q, so my consumes at 700. So, here I'm just smacking her around, eat that up. I ate the small one because I didn't want to put any damage on the red, because I'm going to loop back around. As you can see, piece late, take that from her. Next you know, we got Andy coming in, smack it. Now, where's Shyvana at? Shyvana is dead, so this is what you do. The super counter jungler now. Boom, you take everything. You make this motherfucker suffer. Boom. Boom, and show no motherfucking respect. Why the fuck would you want to go around when you next level, when you know Shyvana's not going to be able to do shit to you? Or Ahri. Ahri doesn't have flash. She comes next to me. I'll ice ball that bitch in the mouth. I already got 2 levels on my Q, so I'll get HP back from the big wolf. And you left her with shit. She hasn't even cleared her blue yet, and she hasn't cleared her red. She hasn't cleared her raids, and she hasn't cleared her doubles. Peace late. She's stuck at level 1. Let's double click on this bitch, and that's how much XP she has. She's level 1 with what the fuck? It's a fucking millimeter of XP. There you go. So let's check what she got. Shyvana, boom, she just gets another millimeter. Okay, she comes over here, gets another millimeter. Comes over here, gets another oh shit, slow it down. You're going too fast, Shyvana, slow it down. Comes over here, gets a couple more millimeters. So she's not even nowhere there. Okay, comes over here, gets some more millimeters of XP. So she's almost halfway to level 1 and it's 5 minutes in. G motherfucking G. We'll just watch this. We'll see if she hits level 2. It looks like she's struggling over here. It's like she's doing dragon right now. She's still level 1. Almost 6 minutes in the motherfucking game. Next level jungling. So right now she's probably gonna struggle. This thing's knocking her the fuck out. Damn. This is Edge. And now she has to go heal.
Alright guys, you guys see what I'm saying? Like, as she's doing that and she just hit level 2, I just picked up Dragon. And after that, you just take control of the game by pressure, and it doesn't matter how early you take towers, because no matter what, it's going to be made up if you're taxing lanes by picking up dragons, picking up objectives, taking control of the map, and that's what Nunu does really well. Now, comp-wise, you want people that pressure the map, because if you're in enemy jungle and you don't have somebody that can epically just push the map, then what the then you're going to be in enemy jungle, and then they're going to be able to, the enemy jungler is going to be able to get help from his mid laner, bot laner, if you don't have that pressure. But you have Jace. Jace is really good at pressure. Bot lane just epically push mid. You got Rumble top, so it's pretty good comp. Plus you're playing against a Mumu. It's too much to worry about when you have to play against a Nunu when you're playing a Mumu. It's just too much. You have to just focus on protecting your jungle, getting level 6. If you get your jungle taken, you're going to have to depend on your teammate, and that's it. And if your team doesn't drop any wards, and it's a pain in the ass. Vel'Koz's coming over here, Nunu walking over. Now he's not going to get this. Now nice job by Vel'Koz by giving him that information. Even though if he dies there, but Corki shows up, Shot Glass comes out. Looks like Twitch is about to get blasted. The Mega Death fucking laser beam coming out. And boom, Amubu's going to get this taken, and his blue's up right now. So he's probably going to lose everything. Now this forces Andy to make plays, and looks like Andy can't do shit. She's sitting in the bush, going to walk in here. Probably not doing enough damage. There's the Empire. Young mother. Boom. Swat. Laid up, bitch. And Jace actually picks up that. No, Nunu picked up that red buff. So nicely done. And let's see. He's going to go run all the way over to the blue buff right now. Unless he gets something to eat. Nope. No. No. He knows it's up. So he'll probably go pick it up. Hit Q. Run over there. Proceed. He'll probably eat one more time before he goes over there. He has time. Oh, come on, man. Go take the blue buff. Oh, my God. Reported. Okay, he's gone. Yo, what are you doing? And a Mumu, you see it with the pressure on the map I was telling you guys about. Pressure controls the team. Even though you're not down there with your team, you play off your team. Okay, so if my team dies down there, oh, I took the Mumu blue buff. No matter. Oh, who cares? Mumu is level 9 right now. Well, he's doing a good job staying up in levels, but he's not getting any of his buffs. They're down to dragons. He's going to be able to set up for that that Baron at the 15-minute mark. Like right now, he can do it if he picks up this blue buff and he has Rumble to come help him after he picks. No, he can actually do it right now if he does his right. But I don't know why he doesn't go into the blue buff when you know nobody on enemy team picked up this blue buff. Do your fucking red after. I mean, do it before you go for your red. I mean, there's no need. You already just picked up a red. Let your red buff sit there and just chill, because you know you can just live lavish off the red buff you just took. That's what I do. Like when I counter jungle to Shyvana, after I got done taking her jungle, I'm like, okay, if I steal the blue buff from level 1 and he's doing it with me, but I just outsmite Q, and then I'm not gonna go straight to my blue buff. If anything, I'm gonna protect it. I'm gonna drop a ward onto it. I'm not gonna do it right away. Unless I need to. I don't really care. I already know this game's already over. But if not, I'll fucking leave it there. Because if I can get level 5 and leave my blue buff up, and I can take his second buff, or second blue after taking his first, then I can do that blue buff, and when I go in for his next blue, the first one I just stole, then I'll have a blue buff at that time. Plus, I'll have the blue buff when I decide to do dragon. Plus, in the jungle, so it's just maximum sustain and maximum counter jungle at the finest, and shutting down the enemy jungler, making the game 5v4. So he comes in, counter jungling himself. There's Rumble coming in, the Tsunami, the Ice Ball, the Empire coming out. Well, I don't know why he's backing off. There's no need to back up. He can probably walk through this, just drop a bite, boom, double fist. The red buff, not strong enough. There's exhaust. I guess it didn't do enough damage. Ice Ball coming out, but not doing a lot of damage. There's a rat-a-tat-tat. Kills Rumble, and looks like Jay's going to hit that Shock Blast onto Nami. There's the SWAT piece late. Double kill, and there's the Shock Blast, and that's Game Marino. And looks like Twitch going to get double fist to the back, and let's see. He needs to back out and watch out for that expunge. And Moo going to be like, hey, I need to get my blue buff. Where's my blue buff? Oh, man. Oh. Poor Moo. He's crying right now, guys. He's crying. But that's just the struggle when you play against a Nunu, man. It's just too much. Like you know, the thing about the don't give a fuck style is like if you play against a Nunu, if you don't have that don't give a fuck in you, or if you're just clueless and you don't know what the fuck could happen to you and you're playing against a Nunu, then you might want to learn fear and learn how to play with it, because if you don't, it's gonna be a struggle. Just imagine being at Shyvana. You know, I have about 5 other I have 5 other games. I can play a whole fucking movie. I can run to the gas station and pick up some Red Bull. If you guys want to watch a full movie of a jungler not getting one single buff. My thing was, before I got really big on streaming, when I had like, I don't know, 200 viewers, was taking every single buff. Whenever I played Nunu, I wasn't really I didn't get like ghosted. So, well, actually no, that's not. I'm not saying people ghosted, but my Nunu wasn't known, and when it wasn't known, they didn't send 5 people. When I locked in Nunu and people knew it was me, they had 5 people on buffs. They tracked me down. There was a 2G tracker on my fucking left nut, and they look for me. I'm going in for this buff, and then all of a sudden, this motherfucker that's supposed to be top lane is not top lane. This guy mid lane is not, and it's just everybody on me. So, but yeah, it was the times, man. It was the times. It was like the funnest times playing Nunu, and the style I played back then. Well, I kind of played it like the other days, but you know, it's hard to do the style when you go in for the cheese style and just fucking wrecking shop. Looks like J4 coming in. But yeah, taking every single buff. Trick, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let me see if I can find it.
You like these nuts? Yeah?
I'm
G Money
like
066666. Welcome. Let me see if I got the Nunu playlist. Alright, so looks like we got a fight. There's the Catalysm coming out. Whoa, we got the Empire with the Equalizer on top. Ripperones and Peps. Looks like Twitcherino gonna get Ice Ball to the back. Double fisted. Peace. Late. Okay, let's see more Nunu playlist. Nunu. I don't know. Here's the Nunu playlist. Nunu Baron, easy 15 minutes. Stream. Nah, it's too short, guys. Yeah, it's too short. I don't want to. Alright, so they picked up, that's the 3rd dragon 19 minutes in. 3 dragons 19 minutes in. Nunu is, like, Season 5 comes along, Nunu's probably going to have to be banned. Like, have to be banned. Because you can just max Q. It's just not fair. It's not fair. Regardless if you can play Kha'Zix and shit on everybody, if you learn the game and learn control and realize that dragons can make up for the, you know, for the feed that, you know, or for the kills that Kha'Zix gets against your teammates, you know, he gets fed, it doesn't matter because, you know, well, Dragon doesn't really give global gold, so I guess it really No, I think it'll still matter because you don't want to give up free dragons. I hope dragon is an objective where no matter what you have to fight for it, and if it causes you just to lose games, guess what? Who gives a fuck? It's better than playing the EU type play style where you fucking farm 500 CS when people like, you know, the Koreans, beast mode Koreans fucking fight for dragon. You guys ever watch Koreans? You're like, oh my god, why are they teaming? You know, it's fucking crazy. It's like the Chinese versus Chinese. Remember that one fight they had in bot lane where everybody died except for one guy? They had a 5v5 bot lane. It was just, or the Koreans, whenever a dragon spawn, they fucking fight for it. They don't just give it up. You know, it just, I hate those fucking stalled games. But when games get stalled out, that's just the way it is, and you have to learn how to take objectives. And if you do that, then it's going to be so much easier. And I think just Nunu is just going to be too much for people to handle if you're playing in the lower tier elos, because if you're playing against experienced people, they know how to play against Nunu. We're talking about the highest level, especially if you're playing against a professional mid lane. Then yeah, if this dude's got 600,000 CS, he's probably gonna fucking smoke all of you. There's the shock blast, Moo coming in. There's the void rift, and looks like melee form Annie, and there's melee form Rumble gets Mikkel's, gets healed, and there's Corky free shot and everybody. Nunu coming in after doing something. I think he was just taking the big wraith, and this game's probably pretty much over. And they surrender.
Oh my!
You like these nuts? Yeah.
Yo, Death
I'm
Inject,
acting like a
welcome,
fucking
man.
fanboy.
Welcome,
I'm
welcome,
sorry, I'm
welcome.
sorry.
Members of Riot when they created me.
All right, such a good game. I'm thinking about playing this movie real quick. Now let's see, what time is it right now? Let's see if we can do another spectate. Yeah, we can do one more. I started at 4. One more spectate. One more spectate. All right, young Zebra with the